welcome to this next edition of Truth Telling. I'm Stan Smith, back again to tell you the truth. I've been off the airways for a while for financial reasons, but I'm back, and a little bit later in the show, I'm going to ask you to help me, keep me back. But for right now, there's been a lot going on, and there's a lot I want to talk to you about. It's because of several things. I'm calling this edition of Truth Telling the Jackie Robinson president, because I'm going to show you similarities of the first African-American baseball player and this first African-American president. There's a lot of similarity there. And also, I have a spiritual session that I always do at the end. And another thing is that I need to explain to you why I've been off the air. Now, I'll ask this, and I hope that you help me. First of all, I need for you to donate to Stan Smith Truth Telling, P.O. Box 1331, Harrisburg, North Carolina, 28075. 28075 is the zip. I'm asking for donations to help me keep me on the air. I would love for you to send whatever you can. If you can't, I'm not going to sweat it, but I would love, and my viewers would love, for you to help me out on that. So please help me out for me to stay on the air. It's been rough on me. You see, I'm sweating. I'm doing all I can to tell you the truth, because that's what I do. See, what they do is they distort the truth. They distort it in so many ways you don't know which way it's coming. Like the Republicans will say something like this: well, he made a mistake in Iraq by pulling his troops out. See, that's a half truth. But what they forget to tell you is that the Iraqi government at that time made our soldiers fall under Iraqi law, which cutting heads off whatever they decide to do with you. Well, no president in history will go for that. It's sort of like, they sort of like do it like this. Well, you know, the sun, it really burns up our crops. What's good is the sun? I get sunburned all the time, but they leave out the part that without the sun we'll all die. That's how they do with politics. They tell you half-truths all the time. That's why I'm here, Stan Smith, to tell you the truth here on Truth Telling. Because you can fact check everything I say, because I'm trying my best to bring forth to you truth. And I'm spending my own money and time and everything, because I'm tired of the lies. Like I always say on my Truth Tellings, I'm tired of the lies. They distort the truth all the time and get away with it like it's nothing. Now, to the Jackie Robinson president, I wrote down a few things that they have done to this president over these 6 years. Remember his first address to Congress, and a congressman said, "You lie." That's never been done before. I can guarantee you, if they said to another president other than you know who, they would remove that man from chamber. But on TV, on news, they act like nothing ever happened. They had over 50 votes on health care just because he made it. It's rolling. Everybody knows that Obamacare is the thing to go. It saved my brother's life. He got diagnosed with cancer. Obamacare is paying for it. All stories all over the country. But yet, these new presidential candidates, first thing I'm going to do is repeal it, because they know that they tell half-truths like I told you earlier. They made him wait on all of his nominees. All of his nominees waited longer than anybody else in history. No GOP has said any good word about him. Except the last week they finally did agree with him about trade. But other than that, he ain't done nothing right. So, Jackie Robinson president. I got all kind of stuff here. I got no one gave him credit for bin Laden. I remember when they got bin Laden, all over the news, all those Navy SEALs are tough, but none saying that he actually gave the command to get him. He saved the economy, but according to them, it's that failed stimulus, and everything that has done that he didn't even do, like Fast and Furious. That was a program that George Bush started, but it failed. Something went wrong with it. Somebody got killed or something. They had all these investigations on it, came up with nothing. All these things about Benghazi, they still doing it, because now they're trying to move it over on history. But my point is, America, again and again, this president has went through things that no other president has. I call it the Jackie Robinson effect, because I do believe that he's been treated unfairly again and again. I'm sure I forgot even more things they have done. But I'm Stan Smith here to tell you the truth, because I love this country. And I'm going to try to continue to tell you the truth, because it gets distorted all the time. I just shakes my head. when I was working all the time, I did not keep up with it. I was like the rest of you Americans. You know, you just hear what you can on the fly because, you know, you working 12 hours and work 2 shifts. Most Americans are busy. The rich knows what's going on and they take advantage of you. Therefore, I'm Stan Smith to have to bring you the truth so you know your biggest weapon is your vote and wear it to casket. I'm not telling you to vote Democrat or Republican. I'm telling you to vote for the truth. They lie to you, and I'm here to tell you the truth. All right? I'll be back on the air much as I can. I'm going to put all I can into this, therefore to keep telling you the truth. Okay? Now, my spiritual section. I'm just going to read something to you because a lot of people, well, spiritual people, say that I don't know how I can do what's right. You know, I try hard, I can't do it. Let me. This is out of Romans 8, life through the Spirit. He said, those who live in the sinful nature have their minds set on what their nature desires. You see it every day. I'm gonna go get me that gear, man. I'm gonna go play on this person for money. They have their mind set on what they need. That's why I love this book. This book points out everything. And it also says, but those set on what the Spirit desires, see, that's what you turn to. You get your mind off your sinful nature. Everybody has a spirit. A lot of people don't realize it. Well, anyway, it says, what the Spirit, set your mind on what the Spirit desires. The mind of a sinful man is death, but the mind is controlled by the Spirit is life and has peace. The sinful man is hostile to God and does not submit to God's law, nor can it do so. Those controlled by the sinful nature cannot please God. I wanted to point that out. So, if you're trying to do what's right and you find yourself failing all the time, what you need to do is get on your knees and ask God to let you go to the the spirit person that's in you, which is the Holy Spirit, and it can guide you through these things. It ain't going to happen overnight. Believe me, I still struggle. But I'm telling you, it does work because I don't even cuss no more. And I used to cuss like a sailor because I set my mind, like this says, on what I need to do. And once you set your mind on it, you'll see that your life will begin to change. Therefore, I'm Stan Smith, here again to tell you the truth here on Truth Telling. Thank you, babe, and thank you for your donations. Anything you can send will be highly appreciated because I want to tell you the truth. I want to keep telling you the truth for those who can handle the truth.